How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. I'm about to do a premiere draft from Modern Horizon 3, but before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, and more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description where you catch streaming video games, leathercraft, and other sort of nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. With that out of the way, alright guys, pack one, pick one. What are we getting? What's good here? Ghostfire Slice is nice. I like Pinnacle Monk too. Goes really well with Ghostfire Slice. Not a big fan of Amphibian Downpour. Like it's fine. Dog Ember is fine. Draven Charm is actually really good removal. Fetid Gargantua is pretty sweet actually. Do I take the Ghostfire Slice or the Monk? It's 4 damage to any target, so this is no face, right? And if your opponent controls a multicolored permanent, it's 4 damage for 1 mana, which I think is kind of cool. I'm not really seeing anything that's screaming at me, take this, pick one, pack one, right? So maybe it is just the Pinnacle Monk, right? Because sometimes you just get a spell back and then you recast it with like a Ghostfire Slice though because of that. I'm gonna take the Pinnacle Monk. Seems good. Seems good enough. What's this? Pearl Ear. Enchantment spells you cast have affinity for auras. Whenever you cast an aura spell, the target's a modified permanent you control, draw a card. That seems very good. There's also an Amped Raptor, which is kind of hard to pass up. Let's see. Enchantments and modify, I believe, is like green, black, white. Is this better than Amped Raptor, though? Amped Raptor is just amazing, especially in energy decks, and sometimes you just miss, whatever, right? This just makes permanent tokens. I think we're going to take the Amped Raptor here. Even though this makes Eldrazi spawns every time you sacrifice like one of these landscapes, I think we're going to... There's a Jagged Flames too, there's a Breathe Your Last, Railgate Gargoyle. I think I'm going to take the Amped Raptor. I like Amped Raptor a lot, and I'm not really in for the modify deck just yet. Not yet. I haven't really seen the power level be there. Bridgeworks Battle is kind of cool. It's also a Glimpse the Impossible. This is removal and a land. Siege Smash, fine removal spell. There's also a Worm Coil larva. I keep calling it lava. It's a larva. Larva. Take the Bridgeworks Battle. It's a land when you need it, and it's a fight spell when you don't need a land. Granted, you do want to typically just cast this, but if you have to smack something with it, it's fine that way too. We're passing up Glimpse, we're passing up Worm Coil Larva, and Worn Power Stone. Petrifying Metal is also pretty good. Refurbished Familiar is great for the Artifacts deck, right? And if I was in the Artifacts deck, I'd probably take the Larva, right? Actually, I like the Larva. I'm going to take the Bridgeworks Battle. I think it's just way better than everything else there. It's another Larva. It's the Voidscape Battle Mage. This is really good in the green and blue deck. There's an Airy Auxiliary. There's a Copy Crook, which was very great in our last draft. And there's another... So my problem with Voidscape Battle Mage, rather, is that it's very hard to cast if you don't produce colorless. There's also an Expanding Ooze, which is actually really good in the black-green modify deck. And I don't know if it's late, but I will say this. It's kind of... I think it's worth considering. Is it better than Worm Coil Larva? This is a... If you're in the Eldrazi deck, this is a fantastic 3-for-1. I'm going to take the Expanding Ooze. Let's see where that goes. I like the Expanding Ooze. I just don't know if I like it enough. Alright, so that's a Conduit Goblin. And I think I'm in for that, actually. Still haven't found our lane quite yet, but I think I'm going to take this Conduit Goblin because the red-white energy deck just too good. It's like if you're going to play anything, that's like one of the better ones. There's Barbarian Ring, which sometimes is just damage. Take the Monumental Henge. I don't think that's right. I think it's too late to take the Gargoyle. Maybe I do take the Henge here. I don't like Muster the Departed. Right, if a creature died this turn, populate, make a copy of a token. It's so weird. Yeah, I don't think we take the Gargoyle just yet. It is an energy card. So is Conduit Goblin and Amped Raptor. But I don't think we want to be Jeskai energy. Do we? Let's take the Henge for now. Roshin can go away. There's a Serpadian Simulacrum. There's also a Dream Drinker Vampire. Gift of the Viper is actually not bad either. I'm going to take the Dream Drinker Vampire. I don't like Rim Servant. Like, every time I see somebody lose 3 life for this, including myself, it's just like, why did I bolt myself for a land? You know? The Eviscerator's inside. There's a Fetid Gargantua. Nothing great. I just don't know where to be here, I think. I'm going to take... It's either the Gargantua or the Vampire. Maybe I take the Gargantua? No, I think the Vampire is actually better, right? Nice 2-drop, and we got a Fetid Gargantua anyway, right? I think we're slowly... Yeah, black seems really open. If people are passing up Breather Last, that tells me that black's like super open. So we should consider... Siege Smash is really good. We should consider binning the red and the white stuff and going into black-green. I feel like that's the open lane for us. Granted, we could still go into red-white. Like, these are all very good red-white cards. Okay? But I think that this is the lane that has been, like, left open for us. Black, white, red. Or another Dream Drinker Vampire. Let's just take the Dream Drinker Vampire. So there is Monstrous Vortex. No. We'll take it, but just to cut off green a little bit more. And Rose-Caught Knight. No. Let's see. There's a Worm Coil Larva. There's a Golden Tail Trainer. Umbra. Fanged Flames. I think we take the Worm Coil Larva here. Just as an on-rate okay creature. Right? 4/4. I'm sorry, it's a 3/3. Not, like, super thrilled about that. The Ravager... Oh my god. Whoever's in the Eldrazi deck... Like, there's a Ravager, here's a Flesh Raker, right? I don't think we take Golden Tail Trainer. I don't think we take this. I don't think it's good enough in this deck. And even then, I think that the 2-mana 3/3s are, like, way better in the modified creature deck. I'm gonna take the Worm Coil Larva. Pretty weak pack overall. Necro Dominance. There's also Refurbished Familiar. Do I get greedy and just take Necro Dominance? It draws you cards, right? Draw that many cards. Or do I take Twisted Landscape? I'm gonna be greedy and take the Necro Dominance. I haven't gotten the chance to play this. I don't know if it's good. I don't. I really don't. But 6 is fine. 6 is great, actually. There's also a Malevolent Rumble, which is pretty good. Especially with 6. 6 is just like, hey, would you like cards? Sure. We'll take the 6. A Eula. There's a Territory Color. There's a Cursed Wombat. That's actually the card for the green-black deck. We can't pass the Cursed Wombat up for the Territory Color. It's a fantastic 2. If you can play it into the 3, right? And then, like, it's basically, what's it called? The Coiling Oracle? Too good in this deck, actually. And it looks like we have our lane green-black. Would love a Territory Color. Would love a Territory Color or a Nightshade Dryad. Neither of those are going to wheel, so we're probably going to maybe get the Accursed Marauder. But I'll take that Wombat, baby. Wombat Combat. Alright, so this is technically a modified creature. So, like, you know, it affects things like Cursed... It gets affected by Cursed Wombat and Expanding Ooze. It's also a Basking Broodscale, which I think is a nice 2. We have a lot of 2s here, right? But what's really interesting is that there's a Glasswing Grace, which I think is the card for us, actually, because it modifies a creature. It could just be a land early on. It could allow us to splash into white. As much as I'd like the Condor, I think we take the Grace here. It modifies a creature. And also, yeah, it could, like, help us stabilize and or win the game in the end. Basking Broodscale, I think, is better for us than Eldrazi Repurposer because this puts a token on itself. And then every time you put a token on it later on, possibly with the Expanding Ooze or Cursed Wombat, it's triggered ability, right? You just get another token. I think that that's actually really good in this deck. We're passing up the Repurposer, which I don't really care for, and a Twisted Landscape, which we would probably want one of. right? One of these fetch lands. So yeah, we'll take the Brood Scale. Another Bridgeworks battle. There's also a Boggart Trawler. And there's a Temperamental Oozewag. God, this is actually kind of hard because Temperamental Oozewag really turns on your creatures, right? But I think we need removal like Bridgeworks battle. This also tells me that green is possibly super open. I would also not mind a Boggart Trawler. There are just times where you just want to exile your opponent's graveyard. We're going to take the Bridgeworks battle. It makes it feel less bad when you have to, like... Ooh, Lethal Throwdown's actually not bad in this deck. If it was modified, draw a card. So I think that that's fine. Yeah. Just okay removal. I think it's probably better than a Curse Marauder. We're probably going to get in a Curse Marauder regardless, right? But yeah, Bridgeworks battle is just... It's a land and also a spell. Right, a removal spell at that. And possibly a removal spell that could end the game. It is... We have to be very, very clear, though. It's a fight, not a bite, right? It's not Stump Stomp. Stump Stomp, infinitely better, because even though you don't get a stat bonus, it's one-sided, right? That said, I'm not the hugest fan, and I don't consider Bridgeworks Battle to be, like, the bestimest card, simply because if your opponent has instant speed interaction, you just, like 2-for-1 yourself. So you have to be very careful when you cast this, especially at sorcery speed. This wield. We can take it. I don't think it's going to be good in this deck, but we can take it. We have a little bit of fixing with Glasswing Grace. It's better than anything else here. I don't think we play it. There's a Foul Strike, which I think we can... This is a sideboard card, but the Reinforced 2 is actually not terrible. Oh, the Reinforced cost is 2. Malevolent Rumble or Marauder. Malevolent Rumble is actually really good, especially with 6. I'm going to take that. Nightshade Dryad wield, of all things. That's kind of crazy. It might be an early cut. We don't want either of those, so I'll take Branching Evolution for the gems and Plains. Sure. Kami, no. Writhing Chrysalis. This is the boogeyman of the format, and it's so good. I'm considering splashing it because it's the best card in this pack by a huge margin. It's actually like a 5 out of 5. It's a 10 out of 10. It's just too good. We're already in green. We could probably splash it if we play any number of red sources and some fixing. And it's just a 2-mana 4/5. Right? Like, it refunds the mana that you put into it. We don't want any of the other cards here. They're not good. Like, Kami of Jealous Thirst is not for us. Right? I don't want another Foul Strike. I'll take the Writhing Chrysalis and see where we go with it. We have, like, 1-2 ways to, We have... Oh god, this is actually really good with the Evolve on there. We're probably going to want, like, a green... Something. Green-red or black-red... sack land. I'm going to take the Propagator Drone because creature tokens you control have Evolve, and it can make more tokens, and then they all have Evolve, right? And then that activates all the other crap that we have going on here. Yeah. Another good pick would be the Nightshade Dryad, which actually I was considering cutting, but now that we have a Writhing Chrysalis, I think it stays in the deck, actually. What is this? Aslask? No. There's a Repurposer. There's another Writhing Chrysalis? Why are you people passing Writhing Chrysalis? Sure. Would love a Shattered Landscape. We're taking the Writhing Chrysalis because we're not idiots. Black, blue, white. Absolutely insane. Why would you pass that? Why? Why would you do that to yourselves? Or to me? Or to any of us? I'm going to take the Arcbound Condor. Nice 4. This can get a black or a red source. I think that's great. I think it's better than Hydra Trainer. Hydra Trainer is just like too easy to... It is a payoff. You may exert it when it attacks. If you do, target creature gets +X/+X, where X is the number of counters on permanents you control. I think we need to be disciplined and take this card to fix for these crystali, because you can get a black or a red source. So Seething Landscape, get in. There's an Oozewag. That's great. That's fantastic, actually. For the curve, for putting tokens on things. Absolutely wonderful. Get on board, buddy. Let's see. Pyretic Rebirth is actually kind of okay in this deck. Are we being too greedy with our colors? Target creature or artifact from your graveyard to your hand. It deals damage equal to the card's mana value to one target creature or planeswalker. I think this might be too greedy, but there's nothing really good for us here. Like, we're not in for Kami of Jealous Thirst. So let's take the Pyretic Rebirth. It's a repurposer. There's another Hydra Trainer. And there's a Dream Trigger Vampire. I'm gonna take the Hydra Trainer. I don't know how to feel about it. It's another one of these. Wild. I don't think we take the Golden Tail Trainer. It's too much to splash for it. Maybe we just take the Kami, just for another blocker, like an early blocker. Nightshade Dryad Wield. This can get a black or a red source. Perfect. And this can get a black or a white source. I don't want that. Technically, Scurrilous Sentry works in the deck, but I'm probably going to cut it. Waterlogged Teachings probably gets cut as well. Foul Strike. Black-green seems very open. Alright. This is what I call insane. I'm surprised that we got two of these stupid, what's it called? Writhing Chrysali. Writhing Chrysali. Alright, so we got some work to do, guys. I'm gonna say that right now. We got a lot of work to do. We got two Writhing Chrysali. So that's like a little silly. Gonna put these land cards over here. I think we cut the Waterlogged Teachings. It's my least favorite of all of these, right? I don't think it does enough. So yeah, I think we cut the Waterlogged Teachings. We have two cards that get black or red sources, so that's great. So we might actually need like one less mountain. We also have two Nightshade Dryads, so that's two more red sources. Let's see. Pyretic Rebirth is also removal. That's recursion. Necrodominance, go away. Breathe Your Last. It's like, let's see what this is. Oh no, that's stupid. I'm cutting a Foul Strike. I should probably cut both of them. Yeah, let's get rid of both of them. Malevolent Rumble. Hydra Trainer does the thing outside of Adapt, right? Okay. You can exert it. Alright. Cursed Wombat. Oh yeah, and then this like just adds tokens to itself, so it plays well with everything else that we're doing here. Wormcoil Larva actually might be one of the worst cards, so we're gonna cut that. How many creatures do we have? 19 still? Alright, so cut the Kami. Right, we want to like triple down and cut a Scurrilous Sentry. Because as much as like the looting effect is fine, great even, it doesn't do anything else but connive, right? Whereas the Fetid Gargantua, if we keep putting tokens on it because of like the Expanding Ooze and the Cursed Wombat, it draws us cards, which is like just positive. I need to go over this land though, this situation with the lands. This is our removal slash everything else suite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red sources, so I think that's fine. 6, 7, 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 lands, technically. This might actually be it. This might be the deck. Yeah, that's 40 cards. We have 17 creatures. We have a fair amount of removal with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically. Removal spells, and yeah, this looks great. Jund them out. Are we gonna Jund them out, guys? We're gonna find out together. Let me change this deck art to something more appropriate. Yes, that's right. It's Writhing Chrysalis. No, it should be Cursed Wombat. 0-0 going into round 1 with Jund them out tokens or Jund them out counters. I think we have a critical mass of payoffs, so we'll see how this goes. We have one of our 2 mountains. We have a curve going on. Yeah, I can keep this. Would like to draw lands though. We are on the draw though. Oh, come on. Retrofitted transmigrant. Okay. Pyretic rebirth over there. What is this? Target creature or planeswalker. Okay. Opponent is black-red artifacts. Cool. Cranial ram. Oh, that's bad. Okay. We haven't drawn a single land. That's not great, right? That's actually what I consider to be a bad thing. Sure. I'll just take it. No blocks. Bong, bong. Dream Drinker Vamp. Sure. Hey, there's a land. Okay, so... I guess the question becomes... I'm going to attack first and see if they want to trade. Okay. Because we have another one of those, so that doesn't matter. And I'll play the Dryad. And, like, I don't plan to Pyretic Rebirth because this can come back and this is just, it's really just an artifact on the back of that thing. What I do plan on doing is possibly playing Oozewag next turn. Okay, sure. No blocks, I'll take 2. Alright, land? Do I just play the Scurrilous Sentry? We could connive into something. So maybe that's the correct thing to do. They also have, like, all this mana up. So, like, that's of concern, right? If I attack here, we can get in for 1. No attacks. I don't think we want 2 4s. And I can just pitch this to that and then, like, get it back with Pyretic Rebirth. So yeah, let's play the Scurrilous Sentry. I don't think we need the land, actually. I'll pitch that. Knowing full well that there's, like, a Ren. Breathe your last. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Imagine using that on a Scurrilous Sentry. Sure, I'll take 2. No blocks. I think that was too early for them to be playing that card. Alright. Probably should have played that pre-combat. Missed the whole last damage there. We can Bridgeworks Battle, kill that now. But the way that they're holding up mana implies that they might have something silly in their hand. So, let's, what does this turn into? A 5/5. Play one of these. Next. Attack. End turn. Pass. Sure. Sure. Pass. No blocks here. They're gonna adapt that, sure. I could breathe your last in response, and I think we're going to gain a life. If I play this and then activate it, I can then still activate Dream Drinker Vampire to give it... Am I reading this correctly? Yeah, right? I could adapt this here. Tap this for green. Tap this for red. Make it a 3/3. Create an Eldrazi spawn. Activate this. Sacrifice the Eldrazi spawn. Auto pay. Make that a 3/2. Give it menace. Next. Attack with it. Gain 3 life. And end my turn here. Worm Coil Larva. Wow, rude. Let's see. Pyretic Rebirth doesn't get... Yeah, it gets an artifact or a creature. Okay, so if I play this... we have our opponent on the back foot here. I think we just swing out with the Dream Drinker and the Brood Scale. Because they kind of don't matter, right? Like, they've done their job, essentially. And then I think with the landscape, we could just get a red source, thin out the deck a little bit. Sure. Okay. Sure. Play this. Can I really cycle it? I can cycle it. View battlefield. Actually, then view browser, cancel. I think I might just cycle it. No. No, let's just play the Oozwag and then, you know, if I played the Oozwag prior to, I would have done 2 extra damage. Silly. Silly of me. Do I need more lands? I don't think I do. Just play this, and that does have Death Touch and Lifelink. I don't know if I block that, though. I'd rather Pyretic Rebirth it, actually, and then get back, Sentry? So maybe... I play the land. End turn. We'll sacrifice that at the end of the turn to get a red source. Thin the deck out a little bit. Hellgast. Okay. That's interesting. I think I can kill that still with Temperamental Oozwag. With Bridgeworks Battle. Yeah, they're gonna draw 3. Sure. Yeah, I evolve that and then Bridgeworks Battle. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's my next turn though. And then I think I attack, because even if they block with the Death Touch one, it'll have Trample, so it gets through some extra damage. Same thing with the Basque and Brood skill. And this is assuming... okay. Resolve. I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Resolve. So I'm going to sacrifice the Brood skill, actually. Because we need the mana. How much is this equipped for? 2? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna punch the Hellgast next turn. Pass. We'll rip this for a mountain. Wait, mountain? Yeah, I guess mountain, right? Then we will lethal throwdown. Wow. Activate the ability. Make it a 6/6. Bridgeworks Battle. Creature I control, creature I don't control. And then I think I swing here. What could they possibly have? That's my question. Galvanic Discharge. So they could do 3? Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. So they're still trading. Okay. Like, it's interesting. Okay. Yep, they're gonna get 5 off of that, because I can't really block it. Transmigrant. 6. Ooh. Their deck's very grindy. Okay. Let's see. What do we get here? This is instant speed, right? So maybe we just hold on to that. And this is sorcery speed, so... What can we get back that's a 2-drop, I guess? No, we want to get the 4-drop, right? So done... No, I guess we can get a 2-drop back to just kill that at instant speed. Which means that we would get back the... Not the Scurrilous Sentry, but maybe the Dream Drinker. Either way... Play this. Lethal Throwdown here feels not so great. I guess we would get back the, what's it called? We can cast this. Cast that. It's not enough though. Next. No attacks. End turn. We're gonna do that at instant speed. We'll get the 2-drop back. Sure. Okay, so pass. Just in front of that. We're gonna Pyretic Rebirth. We're gonna get back a Dream Drinker Vampire, actually. Kill that at instant speed. Yep. Yep. That recursion there is real bad for us, though, with the retrofitted Transmigrant. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked that. I wish we had one of those, actually. Sure. Make that a 5-2. Ooh. Baby. Play the 6. I guess the 6 can block the Accursed Marauder, and that won't feel so bad. Next. End turn. I guess the real issue is just like this thing right here. This 1/2 Death Toucher. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay. And I guess if they attack with the Marauder, I just block with the Dream Drinker Vampire. And hope to get something else here. Yeah. This gains us 2 life. We're a little bit too much on the back foot here. I don't think we can pull ourselves out because we don't have any real way to accrue too much card advantage, right? Like, we don't. Yeah. Alright, that's a good game. I'll concede. Yeah. Alright. So I guess the deck needs to be more aggressive, right? We didn't draw any of our... Well, we drew 6. A little bit too late? Whoops. Play this. Is the game all screwy? Alright, 0-1 into round 2. The game is a little screwy. There's still like... Alright, so we have that in our hand. We have no black sources though, but we can play the Writhing Chrysalis. So I think we can keep this, actually. I'm gonna play this backside. Enters tapped. Solely because of Writhing Chrysalis. Can you believe that? Can you believe how stupid this is? Yeah. Solely on the back of Writhing Chrysalis. It's gonna look like we're one of these decks. It's gonna look like we're Eldrazi. It is, isn't it? Yep. Opponent's like, do I kill this now? Okay. And then I don't think they attack here. Sure. It's a black source, so we play that. I can activate this at instant speed, which I think we want to do. So yeah, I'll pass. No attacks end turn. And then we'll just have, like, next turn Writhing Chrysalis. What a stupid fucking deck. What a stupid card. We just have 2. We just happen to have 2. Okay. Dross Claw. Do I just take 4 here? I think we just take 4 here. Pass. Pass the blockers. You know what? Let's block it. I don't want to deal with that. Get a 1/1. Take action. Pass to damage. My turnsies. Alright, so wow, propagator drone on top of it. So like, what's funny is that we have a propagator drone here. If I play this and then play the Dream Drinker Vampire, this becomes a 2/3. No attacks, end turn. And then if I play the Chrysalis next turn, it becomes a 3/4. Like, you guys see what the issue is here, right? Like with this Writhing Chrysalis, like, a fucking stupid card. Sure, go for it. That's their whole turn. And they didn't deal with the Writhing Chrysalis at all. My turn. Like, here's this. Next, I guess we'll send that in. End turn. 2 removal spells and this thing. Silly. Absolutely silly. And if, like, we can cast... I can't cast a Breathe Your Last, but we can cast so many things off of... Excuse me, what? Power Balance? Power Balance? I'm gonna block that with this 2-1. Power Balance? Like, this is not good. This is not a good board state for them. My turn, sure. I think I adapt this and then play this, right? We have 4, right? So we adapt this. Okay. Play this. Auto pay. Get the Oozewag out. Put counters on this thing. Sure. Resolve all. Is that a 4-drop? Cast that card without paying its mana cost. If the 2 spells have the same mana value. You have to get like 2 cards off of Power Balance for it to matter. You don't have to reveal it. Alright, sure. Next. And we just swing out. Haha. Writhing Chrysalis. Very good card. Sure. You're gonna double block it. Alright. Actually, wait a minute. It becomes a 5/6. And we just win combat here. End turn. Okay, our opponent made like a huge mistake there, and that might have cost them the game. Wormcoil Larva, sure. My god. A Breathe Your Last would have been great there. I mean, being able to cast Breathe Your Last there would have been great. We'll play that tapped. I think we just attack. Sure. That's all I'm planning on doing. Leave him at 2. Sure. Okay, it leaves him at 5, never mind. And this thing has that. Alright. So... I guess we Breathe Your Last on the Death Toucher, and then just swing. Maybe we Breathe Your Last on the Lifelinker, actually. At instant speed, of course, guys. Although, Glasswing Grace might have been a good way to just win here. Okay. Are they not doing anything? I'll attack. They might just be dead, right? Like, yeah. And if I kill this, they don't gain any life, and then they still take 3, 5, 6. Sure. And I get to keep my 3/2. It still has trample. It's another land. I don't know if they have anything good here, but, like, just destroy target creature. It would have been funny if I bridge worked battle first, actually. That could have been a line. Like, it could have been a line. Like, I see that now. Pyretic Rebirth, okay. Sure. Not the greatest for me. Okay, so... I'm gonna hold on to this forest, because there's things that I can do here. Wow. They might have stabilized there. Oh, no. It's okay. Get a Wormcoil. Dream Drinker. Sure. It's a 4-drop. Dream Drinker. So now those can't really block. Next. End turn. I mean, this can't really block because these will just have Menace. I'm gonna give each of them Menace. That was pretty good, actually. Refurbished Familiar, sure. Pitch this. Pitch the land. Oh, okay. I guess we're taking 7. That's fine. Molten Gatekeeper. Okay. I don't think we block here. I don't think I care. Okay, so that's 9. Might Bridgeworks Battle kill this? Possibly. Activate this. Why did it tap like that? Oh, no, we're fine. Okay. So if I cast Bridgeworks Battle, this becomes a 5, 4. Another land. And we just get to attack through. Put him at 4. This is wild. This is like up and down, you know, crazy shit. Let's see. So they can get some more damage out here if they use those. Wish I had another way to take care of this worm coil larva. Okay, so they're gonna get that. Yeah. They're probably gonna play the transmigrant just to get another damage in? Junk dive. Okay. Interesting way of doing that. They hit us for 9. They gain 9. Ooh. They might have stabilized here, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty bad. You should attack with the Gatekeeper too. Okay. No blocks. Strange that they're not, but okay. So they can double block one of these things, right? And that becomes a sort of a problem. I need to not draw so many lands. That'd be great. Equip 2. What was that? What was that? Why did they equip that? Yeah, you got a double block. All right. And then they get the unfortunately the junk diver gets them back something. Yep. It's an artifact card. They're certainly doing it. What'd they get back? Oh, the flyer. Okay, never mind. Play this. I'd rather have this. That power balance is just like letting me know that they're drawing nothing. Connive that. There goes a rumble. Alright. So if they play the bird, they get to draw a card. Right. Man, this worm coil larva is doing some serious work here. Yep. Okay. Oh, so they're not... They're just... Sure. Not blocking that. Alright. So they're just gaining 8. Wow, they're back up to 18. No blocks. They're back up to 18. Jeez. And I have no way of killing that. Wait, do I not have a way of killing that? I can't block right now. Oh god. That's very good here. That's actually really good here. Because we can use that writhing chrysalis to prevent them from gaining life off of the worm coil larva. And I don't think they see that. Sure. Watch this work now, for the one time. Oh my god, it's another land. Absolutely insane shit. I hope they attack with the worm coil larva now. Yeah. Alright, so... But they've already revealed a card, so they don't get to, like, double dip there. End turn. Yeah, we put the worm coil larva... I'm sorry, the, an Eldrazi spawn in front of the worm coil larva and sacrifice in response. And that's, like, just a little bit... Like, it basically takes the worm coil larva out of combat for the turn, which is great, I think. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. Okay, so what else do we have? Alright, so Refurbish Familiar, sure, they're going to draw a card off of it. Oh god, that only costs 1 mana. Holy shit. Because they have so many artifacts out. Wow. Their deck's amazing. Their deck's like really good. I think that regardless of what happens, despite all the fumbles, Wither and Bloom, sure. Despite all the fumbles, I think that they've done like a fantastic job this whole match. Sure. Okay, resolve. They're gonna go for it too, I see it. Please attack me with the Transmigrant as well. Okay. Pass. Put this in front of that. Sacrifice this. Pass the damage. No damage. Fanged Flames. Ooh. It's very good, actually. My turn. That's not good. Bonk. Alright. And end turn. That's like very not good, actually. They drew into too much removal. That's like very, very not good. Sure. Am I dead? This is 15 damage. Okay. 16 damage. I'm at 1. Oh, man. There's a 6. Which somehow, yeah. Because that's back. What can I play here? Oh my god. So if I play Brood Scale, I can cast one of these, right? I can cast one of these because I have a land in my hand, which is great. And if I cast Brood Scale, I can get another token and also block one of these things, or I can cast Dream Drinker Vampire and gain some life. This has reach, so it can block the Refurbished Familiar. And then... Shit. Yeah, let's just cast that. Submit this one land. Yep. See if you get a 2-drop. Another land. Alright. No attacks here. I need to hold up Bloxies. If they drew removal, I'm just fucking dead. But I need to... Oh, that's right. We knew they were drawing a land. Okay. Oh! That's right. The Dross Claw. Oh, the Dross Claw. Completely forgot about that. Oh my god. The one game ever where a Dross Claw mattered. Going into round 3. Part of me wonders if it was correct to not sacrifice the Eldrazi spawn. This is actually more keepable than it looks because we have a green source, so we can get this out going, and we could turn 3 Chrysalis, and my opponent will be very upset with me. So we just play that. Okay. Play this. And then next turn, if they don't kill it, Writhing Chrysalis. I assume they attack here. Okay, Sage of the Unknowable. No attacks. Okay. Play this. Play the Chrysalis. They can loot, but they can't cast counter magic. Next. Next. Yeah. Resolve. So this does let them cast the bigger Eldrazi next turn, but I don't know if it's gonna matter. Next. End turn. Propagator Drone actually turns these into, what's it called? Modified creatures, so we can actually use Lethal Throwdown for positive card advantage, which is kind of cool, actually. Pass. But I think I'm gonna Bridgeworks Battle kill their Harvester. My turn. Play this. Yep, those two evolve. Oh, then you know what? I'm gonna Bridgeworks Battle kill their Visionary. That makes more sense. Because then we could just attack with these two 1/2s as well, and unless they want to like, yeah, resolve, block with their Harvester. I guess they're not going to. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Oh, they're the blue-black deck. That's the Snicker Snacker. All right, so next. Sage of the Ennoble's a weird card to play here. End turn. If I play the Dream Drinker Vampire next turn, it's actually like really good. Is all. Okay, so they have Conscription. That's pretty good actually. This can't tap for mana unless it's for a colorless spell. Okay, so play this. We could make another token and then play this. That'd be kind of rude. Part of me wants to just like kill this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So I can Bridgeworks Battle, kill that, attack with this. Oh, and play Dream Drinker Vampire, right? Yeah, we could do both of those, actually. Evolve those two. Creature I control gets +2/+2 and fights this. So now it's a 4/2, but I think we're just gonna attack with these three. Okay. Just do that. End turn. And now next turn, if they play something big that can block, again, lethal throwdown using one of these. Evolve this thing, or adapt, whatever it is. Yeah, adapt, and then like just start swinging. Lethal Conscription is very good. Put a stun counter on it. Okay, resolve. Resolve. Pass. And I guess we just sort of... Can I adapt this right now? I can, but it's going to cost me a token. Okay. We're going to adapt this. Okay, then we're going to sacrifice a modified creature. Target a creature. Sacrifice a modified creature. We technically sacrificed another Eldrazi. Draw a card. Cool. Lands are not great here. Next. Two attackers. Make a conservative attack here. This has menace. Yeah, so they have to take the 3. Play that, and then we can just get another Eldrazi spawn in turn. Estrid's Invocation. Okay. Sure. Dream Drinker Vampire, pretty good. Activate this. My turn. Okay, Shattered Landscape, not great here. I have access to that much. Alright. So, there's no real good attack here. If I send this in, it probably just kills a bunch of their things. That might be the only thing we can do here. As a result, I'm going to play the Shattered Landscape. So that we have access to 8 mana, so I can activate this twice. Yeah, and then we can sacrifice those two to it. Sure. 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 Kill that. Alright, so we're gonna activate this twice. So 5, 6. Does this just kill them all? Yeah. right? 5, yeah, next to damage. And end turn. Oh, that's really good, though. That gets them another 3/3 every turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, it's not pretty good? Drawing so many lands. I'm gonna stop playing them now. They're like fucking propagator drone, I swear to God. This is really good though. The Estrid's Invocation into Mindless Conscription. If they could draw like a bunch of cards here, that might be very, very bad for me. Very bad for me. Because if they could draw 2 cards at instant speed, this becomes like a 9/9. Pass. My turn. Okay. Fucking another one of these lands. All right. Send in the Writhing Chrysalis again. Sure. 2 damage. Yeah, you get, like, if you could draw 3 cards here. Eviscerator's Insight. Okay. Pretty good. That's only 2 cards, though. I'm actually going to sacrifice this for a red source. Like, I'm tired of getting so many lands. Let's just take one of them out. And then we'll play another land here. And end my turn there. This become a 6/6. Yep. And that could be a problem. Because if that's a 6/6 and then they make something like a 12/12, if they make it a 12/12 by drawing a bunch of cards this turn, that's a huge problem for me. Triton Wavebreaker. They're not bestowing it, okay. Pass. I'm actually going to sacrifice this to get another land. Because I just want the lands out of my deck, because I've drawn so many lands in a row, right? We'll get a black source. Get another one of these. Then I can actually activate this to get another one. Fucking rude. Alright. Activate that again. Resolve. Resolve. They finally drew into a good spell for it. Alright, so Expanding Ooze. Evolve, evolve, evolve. Sure. Let's activate it now. Next, no attacks. End turn. So whenever this attacks, right? Yeah. Put a 1/1 counter on a creature they control. Alright, so I need a way to deal with this thing. Sure. So now it's a 9. Do I have any flyers? I don't think I have any bounce spells. I have an Arcbound Condor that we've yet to see. Another... Oh, I have a Fetid Gargantua that we can maybe one day put some tokens on and draw some cards with. There's also a Pyretic Rebirth. God, this is a lot of cards. Alright, alright. Pass. Activate this. My turn. There's the Gargantua. That evolves all these things. That was pretty good, actually. And then we can evolve this, or adapt it immediately to then get some more cards. Draw 2. Yep. Take action. Draw 2, take 2. I can play this, actually, but I don't think I want to right now. I don't want to sacrifice these little guys. No attacks. End turn. May return. Exile this enchantment. This is going to be a 12/12, which is, like, huge, but then also Temperamental Oozewag is going to be out, and it's going to give everything trample, which I think is going to be pretty good here. against their 3 creatures. It's going to definitely draw some more cards too, which I'm looking forwards to. And it's also going to grow this and this and this. So I don't know if our opponent has too many legs here. The Expanding Ooze, though, we only have 1 of. So it's going to draw us 2 cards this one time. And then it's going to die to, like, probably Kami. Eviscerator. Okay. Now they get to make this like a 14-14 or an 18-18. Yeah. Resolve all. Sure. Then they can activate that to gain 2 life. But I think that means they're dead? Right? I think we play the Condor first, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 7, 8. Yeah, we have 8. Okay, my turn. We play the Condor first. These evolved. Then we play the Oozewag. Done. I guess we could play a land. Next. These all have trample. Put a 1/1 counter on that. Draw 2. Lose 2. Next. They block like that, then block like that, and then they take a lot. Good game! Wow, that was a little too fiddly for my own liking, actually. It's a little bit too fiddly for my own liking. We like our opponent kind of got a little bit behind there. Their engine wasn't running, you know, essentially. All right, here's our next opponent. Here's our next opponent. My cat is about to yell at me. I know it. Let me rub her tum tum. All right, we okay, this is actually keepable because we rumble into a land, and we could also just play Writhing Chrysalis on turn 2, or turn 3 rather, because of that. Etched Slith. Okay, or we just Dryad into Writhing Chrysalis. No blocks because Menace. Yep. Remove a counter from another target opponent or permanent. Okay. Crowd Pack Reno. Or Proliferate. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought they were going to do something scary. Here's the Boogeyman. Next. End turn. They put a token on there, but, like, it doesn't really do it. If they have removal, I think now's the time. Next turn I could play Fetid Gargantua. They have a Dream Drinker. Okay, cool. Mandibular Heckkite. Why do I keep thinking it's a Hellkite? It's just a Mandibular Kite. My turn. Let's see. Land is good. Play a land. Actually, sacrifice one of these. Was that wise? Let's just do the rumble now. Autopay. Then we want... Let's see. Do I want either of these? I guess I would have liked the black source, actually. Target creature gets +X, where X is the number of counters on permanents you control view battlefield. Like, that doesn't seem great. That doesn't... None of these seem good. I already have a land, right? I don't particularly want another Dream Drinker that I really can't cast, so I guess I'll take the Nightshade Dryad. Next. No attacks, end turn. Ajani fells the Godsire. No! Alright, so that exiles the Writhing Chrysalis. That kind of sucks. Oof, pardon me. And that was my fault, too. I made it too big. Yep. Okay, pass. My turn. Okay, so there's a 6. So if I cast the 6, I can cast the Dream Drinker Vampire from my graveyard by pitching this forest. Next, I could send in the Fetid Gargantua, but that's like bad right now. Create a 2/1, and then put a Vigilance counter on a creature you control. Okay. So it's got Vigilance and Menace. Glyph Elemental. Okay. But if you don't have any lands to play after that... breathe your last. Okay. Okay. But there's no good attacks here. Oh, that's right. That thing. Sure. Pass. Pass. My turn. Okay, so Seething Landscape is okay here. It can't get us a green source. Oh, no, sorry. It can get us a black source. What am I thinking? And then if I activate this, they just double block with 2 of these. Which is not super great. I think I just want to send in the Fetid Gargantua. Right? Because then if they're going to block, they have to block stupid. Or not stupid, but they have to trade like 2 or 3 things for it. Let's see, what is this? Target creature you control gains double strike. Okay. So I guess the Etched Slith is going to get double strike next turn. Alright, so... Do I do this then? Yeah, let's draw our cards. Take 2. Draw 2. Alright, and then to Dimaggio. Gone. There's a land too. Or, oh, black source rather. And enter. Their creature can control gains double strike, and that's probably going to be the Etched Slith, right? The smart choice is the Etched Slith, because then that just gets to get in for 4 and gets 2 tokens. And then, it removes counters, right? Yeah. You may remove a counter. Do I just double block? Oh, never mind. They're just making this a 6/6. Okay. Pass. Solve. I don't think you want to remove tokens from that. Or maybe they do. If they take off 2, I can activate it again. Which would be a mistake. Though that thing being a flying 5/5. Oh, okay. I'm gonna activate this to get a black source. Sure. My turn. I do have to send this in, right? Black source. I do have to send this in. Because I need some life here. And that thing being a 5/5 in the air means that it essentially... not great. Now let's activate it. Gains Menace. Alright. And then I'll send that and the Gargantua in. Because that has to be activated before blockers. This Etched Slith has been a problem. Sure. You gotta double block it. It's got Menace. So then we kill the Proud Pack Rhino, I believe. Even though it's done its job already. Maybe I just kill the Dream Drinker Vampire. Yeah, let's kill the Dream Drinker Vampire first. And then, we have access to it. Yeah, let's do this. Take this a 6/6, draw 2. Take action. And then 2 damage. Okay, so we're at 9. I can kill that, right? This. I have to sacrifice that for a black. And then I lethal throw down, and then like shields are just completely down. Oh, that's so not good. That's not good at all. Let's play this. End turn. Because the problem is that that thing having a... Sure. Sentry. Okay. I think what I want to do here is actually just, Okay. Pass. Yeah. Alright. Pass. Put this in front of that. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Can we win next turn if I kill this? Oh, because that thing has that thing underneath it. Right. It's got the glyph elemental with no counters, but it's a 2/2. Do I need the mana? Okay, I don't think we need the mana. Nice. Yep. Takes a counter from another creature, sure. Okay. Alright, so play a land. Okay. I think what I do here... Play this, adapt it, sacrifice... No. Maybe we have to lethal throw down with one of these and not draw a card, which is fine. Okay. Then lethal throw down with one of the shades. Sacrifice a creature. That. Submit that. Okay. This is when it attacks, right? Yeah. Alright, so... Next. Attack with these two. Put a token on that. Draw 2, lose 2. Okay. Sure. That was a hell of a draw there. Okay. They could put that on something, and I'm just dead, right? I think I am. Damn it. Alright. That would have been really good, like a turn earlier. Maybe we had to Dream Drinker Vampire. This would have been good, like, before combat. That would have been fantastic before combat, because then you give it flight, and then it just attacks through. Yeah, but then they just give something else flight, and they just hit us for 2. Alright, good game. Dude. That felt bad. That didn't feel great. No, it felt bad. Didn't have fun. God damn it. I thought the deck was great too, but what do I fucking know, right? Shit, I forgot to look at the deck again. Claim. Whatever. If you enjoyed that, please like, share, and subscribe. I do this on a regular basis because I hate myself. But you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.